the big question is, what are you trying to accomplish right now? What are you working on? How are you showing up for those that are around you? Are you working on becoming a better mom, a better wife, better teacher, a better friend? Whatever it is, just know that there is always room for improvement. I recently discovered that we should be lifelong learners, always working on something, listening to something, reading something, always trying to learn something new. So, where are you and how can I help? Hopefully, this channel helps you find some of your answers. My name is Tamaya, and welcome to Maya's Minute. So, remember, this channel, I'm pretty much sharing my journey with you all. Sometimes it's my teacher life, sometimes it's my personal life, most of the time, stuff that's going on with me personally, marriage stuff, sometimes it's spiritual stuff. So, I'm going to share with you something that caught my attention during my devotion this morning, and it was talking about taking time out of each day to spend time with God. In fact, it says seek some quiet moments with God each day. Seek some quiet moments with God each day. Like, I know our lives get busy. We have work, we have family, sometimes it's children, sometimes it's parents that we are caring for. We have our church family, our ministry, whatever it is that we're working in, and we have our homes to take care of, and it's just life is happening all the time. But be sure that you don't get too busy, that you aren't taking time to just have some quiet time with God each day. And when I say quiet, I mean no TV, no laptop, no phone, no apps chirping, just nobody, like quiet, just you and Him. Carve out some time each day and just have that time with Him. So, what's your favorite time of day to have that quiet time with Him? For me, it's definitely the early morning. Like, my husband tells me I'm getting old all the time. You're getting old because I can't hang after a certain time of night. Like at 9 o'clock, 9:30 might be the latest. Like my body literally starts like shutting down. My eyes start start closing, and I start feeling like. So, in the morning is much better for me. But it's just something about that morning time. Like it's so quiet, it's so still, it's so like nobody's moving, nobody's up, nobody's creeping. Like it's just me and the Holy Spirit. It's just me and God. Like it's just such a special time. I just love it. Now sometimes this flesh does not want to wake up to have that time, the time that I like to have, like enough time. But on the days that I do get up on time and have a good amount of time that I like to have, it just feels so good. It just starts your day off right and just sets you on a good path. Um, how do you feel when you haven't had that time with God during the day? For me, it's like sometimes I feel out of whack. Like sometimes I feel like my day is just going weird. My mind, my thoughts are kind of like all over the place. Not all the time, but most of the time. Like when I don't have my time with God in the morning, I just feel a little strange sometimes. Um, like I say, my mind will be like maybe like just racing, kind of like I know what I need to do, but I'm kind of like all over the place, and I'm just like not. It's almost like I'm not focused. It's almost like when I have that time with Him in the morning, it's like it sets me on a path. It's like it's like you know where you have to go, but it's like when you have a map, when you have that GPS, it just it just guides you like directly there, and you kind of like which turn to make, which way to go here. Should I slow down here, should I speed up, should I when the speed trap is coming, like that GPS gives you every little thing now. It's kind of scary actually, but yeah, they let you know when the accidents are coming. Like it's so detailed, but it's like that is how I feel. um I feel that direction, that guidance, like when I have my time with God in the morning. It's like He just sets me on that path. And my days just feel so much better, so much lighter. It's like no matter what comes at me during that day, I can be like, okay, take it, deal with it, shake it off, or address it, whatever it has to be, and just keep on moving. And I'm also like trying to make myself more aware now too. It's like I have that time in the morning, but I'm also trying to like throughout my day, like, okay, God, what do you want me to do? Like, I don't have much quiet time. I literally don't. I have a 30-minute period, where I have to drop the students off to lunch. So I have to go tinkle, you know, eat my food, wash my hands, do my little stuff, and walk back and get them. So I don't have a lot of time, pretty much, but I literally like, okay, God, what do you want me to do? You want me to listen to something? Should I read something? Like, should I just be quiet and just think and let him talk to me? Like, I literally am trying to be like very intentional, very intentional with my time right now, because I know I said it, I've talked about it in a previous video. I think it was maybe Don't Be Anxious. It might be the title, but I know I've talked about it where it's like I know for sure that my husband and I are in this season where it's like it's a season of transition. Like we're going into a different place, a different environment, just different. It's a shifting season, and I'm very aware of that. So I trying to be like so intentional with my time. Like I don't want to be like just wasting time. Like I make sure I take time out, for my children, my husband, my family, my ministry, my church, my time with God. But outside of that, like I'm trying to be like super focused. I'm trying to just read, listen to things that are like expanding my mind, working on my skills. That's why I'm on here with you every day, because I'm working on my communication skills, because I've come to the conclusion that I know that where we're going, us being able to communicate is gonna be play a large role in that. So thus here I am sharpening my skills, working on my communication. So yeah, that's why you see in this space every day. But I'm also sharing my life with you, and hopefully I'm encouraging you. Well, let me rephrase that. I had already started the channel um in an effort to share my life and just encourage you all, but you see me more frequently now because I'm working on my communication skills. Let me just correct that. I started the channel to, like I said, encourage and share my story and just share my life, and hopefully it encourages somebody, my testimony. um, but I'm on more frequently now because I know that I've come to a place and realized that I know I have to work on my communication skills. So you see me more often than you were before. Before I was like once a week, but yeah, now I'm like multiple times a week. So, um, yeah, that's my spiel for today. Um, Make sure that in the busyness of life that you carve out some time, some quiet, uninterrupted time to just have quiet time with God. Just sit and think, talk to him, let him talk to you. And that can be done in many ways. Like I try to do most regularly, I like to read, and then I'll pray. But some days, I might listen to my to the sermon from Sunday. Some days I might do music. Like I love music, so I do music different times of day, like when I'm getting in the shower, when I'm on my way to work, different things. But for the most part, I'll read and pray. Some days I do write. I journal. I don't have as much time to journal now. Like I was doing so good during my summer break, but I'm back at work now, so I have not been journaling as much as I would like to. But I'm gonna get back to it. That was just a reminder for me. But anyway, thanks for listening for today. Hopefully you got something useful. Hit the like button, please. Share with somebody who might benefit. And if you aren't subscribed and you like what I'm talking about, please, by all means, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for listening. It's Tamaya, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.